Everybody, this is Apex Investor checking in with you. I have good news. I was just talking about my own and I finally got one of them filled, and it was Coinbase of all of the stocks. Coinbase it dipped a little bit today, and it hit my price target, so I was able to get some shares there at 220. 220 was the order, and it did dip today. I was anticipating a dip, and so it did do that. But this stock is very strong. It's a really good price to get this at the price that it is right now. Actually, anything below 300 is a good price. I was mentioning in the forums or the comment section that uh, Coinbase is not to be underestimated. Number one, if you compare it to the largest banks in the United States of America, JP Morgan and Bank of America, look at their stocks. Its market cap, Coinbase's market cap is larger than both of those, not combined, but separately. If we look at the 52 week of Coinbase, we can see it was between 208. I don't know if these numbers are true, but anyhow, let's just look at the last 6 months, but it has been between two, what is this, 217, maybe at the lowest, which was today. And at the highest, I see it as 342. I don't know where they're getting these numbers from, 208 and 429. But just looking at the actual chart itself, it looks more like the floor is around 210, 220 thereabouts, which is right now. And the ceiling, well, maybe not the ceiling, but resistance is closer to 300, 300 to 350. However, because Bitcoin is such a limited quantity and is only going to go up in value, whereas the US dollar, for instance, they can print infinite amounts, next to infinite amounts. So the value of that will inevitably drop because there is such a large supply. Bitcoin, on the other hand, there's only, I believe, 74 million, if not 47, but there's less than 100 million of Bitcoin. So that was only going to go up in value. Um, as well, we have Coinbase is not only uh, doing a Bitcoin exchange, they also deal with Ethereum, the Dogecoin. I don't know how you pronounce that, but the Doggy coin, Litecoin, and all the other major cryptocurrencies. So that's why I just wanted to do a video on that. Just say, I'm happy about that. And I did not mention, it would be amiss to not mention AMC. Again, have to mention that it proved me wrong. Well, Kodak went up. Well, I didn't even notice that. That went up quite a bit. Clover did a killing today. It was over, I think, 70%. CLOV, Clover Pharmaceuticals. That was a really good buy. But a lot of people, including myself, were cautious because we weren't sure if it was going to go up again. But this was below, it was around $7, $9, below $10. And now it's over $22 just today. So that is a very good story. Chamath, the billionaire there from India. Looking at GameStop, they finished $300 even. Wow, that's beautiful. And AMC over $55. So I have to just give all the credit, the respect to the AMC apes because again, I was proven wrong. So I'm going to keep saying it till it flips. Where GameStop is over AMC, but that's not the case. GameStop, if you invested $10,000, did I say 10,000? I'm not sure if it was 10,000. No, 50,000. If you invested 50 grand US into GameStop back when it dipped in at the end of, I believe it was February, but after the gamma squeeze, the first one, you would be up approximately 677%. Now that is massive. That's $338,000 from a $50,000 initial investment. AMC, on the other hand, like I said, you guys won this battle. You won this battle. Uh, you got the better stock. If you invested the same amount, $50,000, when it had dipped to $5.35 and GameStop was at 38.60, you would be up 928%. Okay, I mean, it was up around 70, so it's actually more like 1,000% if you sold at 70. That's $464,000 from a $50,000 investment. I have no words, just you guys are geniuses. I mean, this is I've been saying it for the longest time. If you're gonna invest in any stocks in the stock market, it better be GameStop or AMC or Coinbase, but I mean, those 2 are the safest because, again, regardless of a market crash, these 2 are pretty safe. I'm just gonna go to Super Stunk really quick. I still plan to do the, uh, videos on the DD by, forgot his name right now. Atobit, I think, Atobit. Oh, that's gonna take me a while, but hopefully I'll get around to that someday. Um, and I have other videos to do as well that I haven't kind of put them on the back burner there. So it looks like yeah, there's a lot going on. Happy birthday, DFV. Well, that's today. Happy birthday, DFV. Wow, what a perfect day to do this. So it's yeah, this is great. GameStop. It's not over yet for GameStop. I mean, AMC is making a killing. GameStop is doing well as well, but not as good as GameStop. Just to be honest, I mean, we look at the volume for both of these today. GameStop was only 17 million. That's it. So just slightly above average, which is 13 million. So it was only a little bit above. AMC probably did. I'm gonna just guess 400 million, maybe more. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a number out there, but it was doing crazy. Okay, 200 million. So it is above average. Still above average. That's what's keeping the price up. And it did dip to 53 at one point, but this is making a killing. People are literally millionaires, not overnight, but over you know the the week or month. They've been waiting for this a long time, probably since January. They've just been holding on to this, and I have to give credit to those who held on for this long because I couldn't. I didn't, and I don't know if that makes me an apex investor anymore. Maybe it makes me a failure. I'm not sure, but it's all about confidence. It's about your knowledge. It's about your wisdom. It's about are you willing to not just learn, but also take the action necessary to prove that you learned. Because I mean, there's missed opportunities like this for me personally, and then there's opportunities where you almost break even, which was more of my story where I didn't lose money, but I kind of broke even in this GME AMC thing. So maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know. Some people, I don't know how you can lose money right now if you bought, you know, even anywhere between 30 and under, but everyone else who kind of bought in after that, it's a little bit risky. I mean, it did dip to what 45 at one point, June the 3rd, went right back up to 67. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the short sellers are making money on this, but I heard that they're losing billions from it. But it's very good. It's a great story. It's one of the few highlights of the last 2 years. Um, so that's all I have to say for this video. I'm still waiting for my other buy orders to fill, but I'm just happy Coinbase did. And I'm going to hold on to that. Just ignore it. I'm not going to worry about that for another maybe like 5, 10 years. Just hold on to that. See where it goes and hopefully sell it. I'm thinking probably maybe one at 300, but maybe more at 500, maybe even at 1,000, but we'll see. Because again, I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin, as a lot of investors are, long-term investors. We could see this very well go to 100,000 very soon. 100,000, right back up to where it was earlier in the year, especially once the numbers on inflation come out and the reality is revealed. Reality will kick you in the butt and show you that yeah, Bitcoin is not just a fad. It's not just going to dip and then stay down there. It's going to come back up. It always does. Just takes a while. It might take a year, it might take 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know, but uh, it's just the reality of the economy. Uh, it's going to bite all these currencies in the butt. I'm talking about, U.S., the euro, the British pound, whatever, the Chinese currency, whatever that's called. I think it's called, starts with the R, but the yen, yeah, Bitcoin dominates them all. If you just had an economy or a country that uh, instead of using whatever their dollars is, for example, if I'm Nigeria and our dollar is suffering greatly, I'll just say, let's switch over to Bitcoin and see what that does. We're gonna go to the stratosphere like pretty much overnight. Because not only will you be a country that is backed by one of the strongest currencies in all of the planet, but you're going to actually be using it. It's going to be used as a currency. It's not just being held onto, it's being used in a practical way. Okay, used for what it really was meant for, as a currency, not just to be held forever in a safe, although there is there are benefits to that, but it could strengthen one's economy. Let's just say, for example, U.S. I know it's a very drastic example, but if America switches over to Bitcoin, it probably never happen, but they back the dollar by Bitcoin. Oh my goodness, what would happen to the dollar? They might see a reverse inflation. Actually, yeah, they might actually go back to, I don't know, maybe pre 1970s dollar, and they'll just come roaring back like crazy. And a lot of Americans do hold cryptocurrency. They do trade cryptocurrency. So I could see a scenario where that would be a very good decision for them. But you have to do it in a way where you would also create more security measures. Because, yeah, Bitcoin is although it is somewhat safe, there is still a lot of scammers out there when it comes to Bitcoin. There's still a lot of loose ends that need to be tied. Let's just put it that way. So thanks for watching. This is my video for today. It's all about Coinbase initially, but I went into everything else that's happening. And AMC is just, you guys are kings, AMC apes. So, you. And until next time, Apex Investor signing out.